Hello, greetings, this is Gilles Mancillon. I thought I'd come and say hello, wish you a good day to share this moment. There is so much that is happening. There is a great deal of newness that is always available. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Akash. The highest wisdom for us today is Atlantis. Atlantis, this old memory of Atlantis, awakening those memories, awakening those powers, this understanding of living within a functional society. And so, and at some point, it is part of the plan that the continent of Atlantis will re-emerge as the planet of the master of Orlet, the founder of that society long, long ago. And so it is planned that it will eventually re-emerge. But right now there is the consciousness that is emerging, the consciousness of Atlantis, and what's very important to understand about Atlantis is that some of the sacred crystals of Atlantis were preserved. 9 of them were preserved, and they have been reactivated, so we can already use those crystals. The blue crystal of knowledge, the emerald crystal of healing, the platinum crystal, the anti-gravity crystals, the crystal of Thoth. There is many crystals that are preserved inside the earth in crystal chambers, protected, but they've been reactivated, and so we have to learn to reconnect to those mentally, to those amazing crystal beings, and they will teach us so much. Right now, what we need to understand is living or traveling. So it is a time that is opening up for exploration, and so we'll be exploring this big world. There's marvelous wonders everywhere, wondrous cultures, wondrous things. It is a matter of frame of mind. If you come from love, you will find that love is everywhere, and so we are getting ready for this departure. What we have to do is Egypt. It is about reintegrating the essence and wisdom of immortality, the magic arts. The wisdom is magic, and to recall this, I recommend the Emerald Tablet of Thoth. It is an amazing book of wisdom from ancient Egypt, and so. You have to read it 100 times in order to fulfill the initiation. I've done it 85 times, and it continues to amaze me. And every time I listen to it, it's just an amazing connection and understanding, awakening those memories of wisdom, ancient wisdom. And the general outcome is the farm. The farm is the ability to be self-sustaining, to nourish others, is to be connected with nature, to have all that we need. In a sense, it's about self-sufficiency, and so there will be so we'll have all we need. To know that is very important. From an astrological standpoint, for we are moving into a new time and a new age, and so from a long time we were like looking at the heavens, the astrology, to try to understand what is happening on the collective, and it's still available. But now we can call on the planet directly, no matter what they're doing on the collective level. We can use them as assistant to awaken us to inner powers, and so it is very important to know this power, that those planets are here serving you, and they are connected to you, and they can respond to you. This is how there is many actors in the sky. This painting is an astronomical painting. It was made in. I used all the symbols, the astrological symbols of the planets of the solar system that were already defined, and I put them in this painting. The next generation, I had to create new symbols for some planets. I wanted to add to that, but the symbols were not created. But those were already established symbols, and that led me to go back to read Homer and Hesiod and some of the other. Ovid and all kinds of authors that discuss mythology, because the understanding of astrology is connected to mythological stories. Those are great beings, of cosmic beings, and they are still influencing the world through the astrology. In essence, the most important players right now are the Earth. Mother Earth has always been the foundation of all, even in Greek mythology, she's the primal, she's the mother, she's the one she's the first deity. And so So we have the sun and the moon also, that condition that are the most powerful cosmic influence. For we want to return from the Earth's nature to the solar nature eventually, and for that we have Mercury, who condition the mind and the human mind, and then we have Mars and Venus on each side. And then there is 5 planets that are also very, very powerful, that are Uranus, Neptune, well, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune and Pluto. Those are moving really slow, but they are very, very potent and powerful world, and there are also smaller planets that are very, very potent and powerful, like Eros or Amor. There is all kinds of very, very powerful. Pallas Athena is very, very active right now. And so there is Jupiter that's moving through Scorpio, so it's moving into the depths. There is all kinds of things that are coming up from the inner world right now. It needs to come out. It is in square to Chiron, so it pushes those wounds, because Chiron in Pisces was showing us those wounds for many years, so to be addressed. But now we're moving for a 9-year period where Chiron will move through Aries, and it will be about self-identity in spirit, new ways. It's moving to a new level, but then Jupiter is trining Neptune in Pisces, and so Jupiter is going to move towards Ophiuchus, which is a small constellation that bridge Scorpio and Sagittarius. It is a Christic constellation, very advanced constellation. And then he will move into Sagittarius. It's going to be a great expansion, and eventually he will meet Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn in 2020. It's going to be a magnificent event, but there may be some things that may be coming way before that may shock the world. So just always be at peace within yourself and understand there is a show going on. So be contemplative and act from your inner essence, from your inner intuition. Whatever fulfills you, whatever good feeling thoughts, it's important to tune into the feeling side of life rather than the thinking life side of life. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. If you have any questions about any of those planets or anything else, I'll be happy to address it if I can. I'm going to finish with a song. It was an old French song. It was a very old, it's not very philosophical, it just went through my head. It's a romantic song. It goes like this. J'avais dessiné sur le sable son doux visage qui me souriait. Puis il a plu sur cette plage. Dans cet orage, elle a disparu. Et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine. Je me suis assis auprès de son âme, mais la belle dame s'était enfuie. Je l'ai cherché sans plus y croire et sans un espoir pour me guider. Et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine. Je n'ai gardé que ce doux visage, comme une épave sur le sable mouillé. Et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine. Et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine. Ah, thank you very much. So it's interesting how half of the songs are about sentimental deceptions, and half of them are about sentimental fulfillment. And there is some philosophy always introduced in music, but most of the songs in modern times have been inspired by sentimental deceptions, which is quite interesting. It's part of our growth process. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day and joyful day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Namaste.